Hello and welcome back to Foundry. In the last episode, we started doing some research here with science. We actually got ready to set up, or got all set up, the two assemblers we needed to automate some basic science production. We have the science packs being produced here with machinery parts and technium rods, and we have the machinery parts being produced here from the zeoferrite plates. Right now, all we can do is feed in the basics here directly, but the intention will be to split those off using a splitter, or I can't remember what they call it in this game without looking, which we will go look in a second, in order to put them, in order to split them off of these bus lines and into the machines separately. So I was doing some thinking, and planning a little bit, and I realized that I actually do want these to be down one more block level, because we wanted these to split off, drop down one level, and then split into the buildings. So the area that's right now on this platform actually needs to get ripped up and replaced, which won't be a problem because we're gonna have to redo this anyway once we have this other stuff being made. So we currently have quite a backlog, actually, or backup of the plates, although we don't have any fuel down here again. So we need to feed that with some fuel. And I was also, so I mined skinned the whole top of that mountain off, and then I was, I filled in some of it, some of the space that was behind the research lab here, and hopefully we can keep kind of filling some of this in. I might want to fill some of this in with dirt instead of sand, though, because it kind of is the edge of the biome. So maybe we'll do that. I think I have some dirt on me. Yeah, I do have some dirt. So we could widen, as we widen the bus, at least we could widen this and switch it to dirt, at least over time. Maybe we can do a little bit now, maybe. Yeah, do a little bit now. And that'll eventually, I think, turn back into grass, I think. I guess I could make that a little bit more the diagonal that it was, but I'm not going to worry about it right this moment. So we have researched the battery, so now we can work on solar power. In the meantime, let's go into the research interface here, and let's unlock the next thing, which I think should be the conveyor distributors. I would like to do a few other things too, but we'll start with the conveyor distributors, and this needs 30, and we had 7 already. So we'll let this keep running. Hopefully it is indeed running. Decent amount of power there. Let's see. You might need a little bit more fuel in a little while, but hopefully we can get power set up before too long, and we don't have to worry about it. I think we can build power in a separate area. Maybe over here. Skin the rest of these trees down and put the biofuel in, the biofuel makers, or biofuel burners rather, and we can turn these into this area into a power production area. The solar panels and the solar panels and the batteries all need to be put on foundation, even though they're not actually connected to it for power. And you'll see what I mean as I get started here. Let's do that one I took out already. Okay, let's start here. I don't have that much foundation left. I should go get some more plates, I think. Yeah, these are backed up again. Some more plates. What do you have? A few? Yep. We have those, and then we have... Oh, you're full? Good. Delicious. Let's make a few. Just a few. And we can start... just kind of want to be a little bit safe here, but we can start here. Let's go like this. And let's build... I don't know how big. 10 by 10? Do we need to go 10 wide? Let's not go that wide yet. Let's go 5 by... That'll 12. That sounds good. And let's take a look at the solar panels. The batteries. I need more technum also then. Should have plenty of that too. And keep going, keep going. Oh, this is out of power too. Maybe we don't have plenty of that. Feed you. Yeah, having some stabilized power. Oh, we have plenty. Let me have all those, and then you can use what you make to fill the belt back in. Okay, and then we want to make a battery. Still making the solar panel, so that was good timing. And we're going to need these transformers as well. We're also going to need, let's make one just for now. Let's also make some power poles. I don't know how many we're going to need exactly, but I'll just make what I can make here. And then we also are going to need to make power cable, which is here. I'm just going to make a few of those. Make 10 of those for now, I think. that all the ferrite plates I had? Yeah. We're short on. We'll get some more. Why are you starved out? Oh, you're going to be starved out because you can consume 80 and they can only provide 60 something. That's why. And they are indeed... Oh, they've lasered down another level here, you can see. And then they move. So this one here must have been the one that dug down into there. And they moved, so they're now mining over here instead. So they're going to do some sort of a search pattern to pick that up. Okay, let's build some stuff here. So the solar panels are 3x3. And they have a power pole connection here. So we need to keep that in mind. We do solar panel there. Maybe we could even do this just simple enough. Let's look at the batteries. The batteries are... Where'd my battery go? Oh, here it is. Batteries are, 3x2. So why don't we make this one wider? Then we could just do a row of solar... I don't know how many batteries versus how many solar panels we need, but we could do a row of solar panels, row of batteries, and then kind of go from there and see what that adds up to. So we went out 15, 12. Okay, let's make a few more of each. 1, 2, 3. And then I need more Techno rods. These are expensive. You have not... Oh, well, you're still backed up. Yeah, or not backed up, but... What is it? That's full. Okay, it's not crafting very often. Let's do this. Let's pick up some. Still Technum. Okay. Wally doesn't know how to dance on belts here, and also it's getting dark. We're probably going to just advance time, because it's just now 22, so that means it's time for the sun to go down. 2200 hours, that is. And you would not believe the difference in the look of the game locally versus YouTube. It's crazy, because it's fine during the game's daytime, but for some reason at night it is just much, much worse. Make some more wire, we're gonna need them, and then I think I'll make these other 2 power poles. And then, yes, the flashlight does not work that well. I saw on the premiere on YouTube. Let's do, nope, not O. O is for camera. Wait, no, O is, or U is for camera. O. Control O. Daytime. Okay. And we'll just do that when we need to. So you can see the solar panel, by the way, it says no grid connection, because it doesn't connect to the low voltage grid of the foundations, even though it requires a foundation. It connects to the high voltage grid that we haven't set up yet. So let's put these down. So I have kind of an arrangement a little bit. And then we'll also do the batteries. And then the line here in the middle will be for the power poles. Let's put these on my hotbar too. Actually, let's put the power cables on my hotbar. Because we can do this, we can click on the battery, and then these will accept 5 connections. So we can do, I'm going to have to do each pair actually because reasons. There, and then I can do this one to another pole here, to connect to this, and then to there. And then this can go here. What happened? Ooh. That's what happened. So they can have 5 connections, but like this one here has 4. 2 going to the 2 machines, and then 2 going this way. So I couldn't connect another pair of machines to it, unfortunately. Like that. And then we can connect these however we want from here to another place. We can go this way, and I think we should, although we need to have a little bit more room here for the transformer. Or we could just run it over here. We have to, it's too far. The distance is too far, so we need to, actually, you know what we could do? We could connect from this one, even though that's still also too far. And I think it's because of the size of the power pole. You can see that it's called a small power pole. I'm assuming / hoping that there will be a larger power pole we can use later on. Let's see, you can connect up here. So we'll drop it right there. And then we have transformers. Did we make one? We did. We need to make more, though, which means we need more xenoferrite, which is fine. Let's make a transformer and put it right in here. There is a panel, so we'll need to have that accommodated for. I think I'll do like this. And then we'll go back to the power connection, connect that up. And now this is connected to the high voltage grid, where we have 4 solar panels producing this much power. At the moment, at least. You can see that it changes throughout the day, and we'll go look at the solar panel and the battery in a moment. And we have this many batteries connected to it, and this is how much energy they're storing. The transformer in the middle, and then the low voltage grid that it's connected to, including the biomass generator that says that it's offline. Oh, maybe I was incorrect. I could have sworn that I read somewhere that the solar panels did not take priority over the biomass generators, but it actually appears that they are, which is good. So we'll leave that biomass generator there with its 2 fuel for now. And let's go look at these battery control panels. Grid stats. Okay, that just shows you grid stats, but you can see that it's got 6% charge already. And all the batteries will maintain equilibrium or close to equilibrium, and it'll tell you how much charge is currently, or what the current input output is on the battery. So it's currently charging. I don't know if it's just this individual battery or all the batteries combined are currently charging between 600 and 800 kilowatts at the time. I'm guessing that's the same number, but there's no way to really know because it's changing too frequently. But they are charging. And then the solar panels show what the sun angle is. And this is another good reason to skip the night, because the solar panels don't work once the angle gets below 165 degrees from the horizon. 0 being at the horizon, dawn, and then 180 being at the other horizon. I think that's the right. No, that's not the right horizon. I think the sun is rising in the east and setting in the west. I actually haven't looked at it, but 0 and 180. So it goes 15 degrees off of the horizon before the solar panels will start working again, and that corresponds to these numbers here, where the solar panels stop working at 1900 hours, but the sun doesn't actually go down until 2100. And then in the morning, the sun comes up at 6, and the solar panels start working, I think, at 8. So that's what that angle is all about there. And we're at 52 degrees right now. And you can see, by the way, that there's also this bar here that's increasing over time. The solar panels do not produce consistently throughout the day. They produce more electricity during the middle of the day than they do near each end. So the bar is increasing as it's approaching, I don't know what it is, maybe 60 degrees. And then it'll stay at full power, which is 300 kilowatts. And then it will start falling again once it gets, to, I guess, 120 degrees. And then it'll start falling again until it gets down to 0, and then it won't generate power anymore. And that's where the batteries become useful, because they're going to store that charge up overnight, similar to the way accumulators work in Factorio, so that you can store up a charge and hopefully make it through the night on the batteries you have. Now, I haven't done any sort of math on how many solar panels to how many batteries rather. If somebody wants to do that math, they're more than welcome. I don't have that kind of, I don't know if I have enough data. I should have enough data as to how much power these would generate over the course of the day, and how much power we would need at night to maintain whatever current wattage level. So we just finished the conveyor distributors, and so now we need to come over here and do another research, and I think we'll do the lights so we can see if those are any better for what we want to do. And I think I'm going to just start setting up this sort of new bus area over here beyond this bit, and then we can just see, maybe we can leave the first science here in the middle or something. We can decide that later. So the first things we want to do is put these machine parts on the bus. And in order to do that, we need to look at how much we actually need to consume here. We're making right now not quite 80 xenoferrite plates per minute, somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 something. So I think one of these assemblers is more than enough for the bus for right now, but obviously we'll want to have the capacity for more. So we should do these in a line. So I think I'm going to come a little bit beyond the technium patch here, and start a new spot where we drill down into the soil here a bit. And I'm just going to go back, what was that, 6 tiles maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. These manufacturers are 3 by 3. Even if I say I want to have at least one border around there, that's 5 by 5. And let's say I want 2 borders in front, which is like what I have here. That's 6 by 5, so that's good enough. 6 deep, at least. We can do 5 wide if we want. And then if we want to do, in the future, actually, we might want to go a little bit wider, for what I'm thinking. Yeah, we might want to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. Let's go 7 wide. I don't know where we're at now. I guess we can find out. Am I in the right spot too, by the way? All right, we are at 5 wide. And I'll show you what I want, what I'm thinking, why I want 7. Once we get to 7 here. We'll just do that for now. So, first off, we need to split these. And we can do that by making one of those splitter things, which needs more. We need more xenoferrite. We need machinery parts that we don't have on the bus yet. And let's do this. And let's do a lot of those. These apparently have a priority of which one will go on the belt first. And it seems to always take from this side first if it's available. So, at least that's the way that it looks like it's working. So we're going to want to keep an eye, or keep that in mind, I guess, because it isn't even. It's an unbalanced split. And let's see about putting in these. And you can't. We're probably gonna put these on our bar here too. Let's actually put these where the sand was. And then let's go here, and can we hot place these? No, we cannot. Okay. And these are how big? They are 2 blocks by 2 blocks, it looks like. So we need to take out these 2, as well as this one. And that one for a different reason, but that's fine. And then this looks like it can bolt on to, oh, of course you're going to be difficult. Well then, let's do that. Then we'll do this. And yes, these can bolt on like that. But they only apparently let you bolt onto the left side. And then this belt can continue. Now this is why I said we need to lower this whole thing down. Ooh, we're out of belts. Make some more. Because this one's going to actually be in the way now. And I think we can compensate for it. I might have to do some shenanigans. Let's see about those shenanigans now. Ramp. Right-click up. And then I need to ramp. Right-click down. I should do the up-down thing before I do that. Yeah, this will work fine. Okay, we can make this work for now. It's going to get changed eventually anyway. And then we can take out 1, 2, 3 of these, I think. And then put in another distributor that I'm going to call a splitter about another 3 dozen times. Need to put that belt there for it to clamp to, although maybe it can clamp onto... Oh yeah, I could clamp onto this too. So that's fine, I didn't need that one. And then I can continue this belt here along. And I can continue this belt here along. And now we have the plates and the rods continuing along the bus, even though they're getting split into this assembly, or these assemblies rather here, which is the intention. So that's good. So we need to make another assembler now. let's see, assembler. And I'm running out of stuff already. A couple of loaders we'll need. What am I out of? Technum. Okay, we can fix that. Oh, I guess I need to hook power up to the rest of these things too. That would be useful, Wally. Let's grab the Technum out of here. We need to make way more Technum. Okay. Probably gonna... maybe. Need to make some more power poles too. At least that many. Power poles. Let's make a few. We're going to need to run power from here over to these areas too, these platforms as well. And I think we're just going to run power right down the bus, because we might as well, right? So let's try that idea. Wait, did I make... Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. Oh, I don't have any freaking power poles. All right, we'll let you make those transformers. Let's go work on our thing here. We have an assembler somewhere. Here it is. And I want to put this just like this. I want to have a little bit of extra room here in the front for the panel. And then I wanted to have two spaces here on either side so that I can put the loaders in. You technically only need the one, but I think it looks nicer this way. So we'll do the center slot, because why not? And then we can run our belt. We're just going to run this one down for now. Somewhere. It's actually too far. And then this belt's going to come out from here. Like this. We might be still too far. I need some more ramps. Some of those. Coming down like that. Still too far. 1, 2. And then I need another distributor. Should make a few of those too, because we're going to need a few more eventually. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. There we go. And we want to clamp that onto that one. And then again, this belt can proceed along without us. So I make all the things. And then we need to have power here, which we'll do in a moment. Like that. And this Technum rod belt can continue along as well. And then we have the output here. This will be the output. It doesn't have a conveyor yet, but that's fine. And it will it'll come out here, and then it'll jump into the next line, the next belt line, which will be for the machinery parts once we have power down here. Let's go deal with power again. Although, what am I low on again this time? Technum, of course. Of course. Took up some power. Okay, you actually give me like 5 more of those. And then you can continue this way. Just as far as you'll go. And then you can come, I think we'll do the power on this side of the bus. Let's go right, let's go in this spot, maybe right here next to the building. There. And then this can come as far as we want, although maybe I need to push this back too because I won't be able to get a transformer in here. I'm going to have to move this too. That's okay. We'll do it anyway. I'm not going to worry about that one right now, though. This one's going to get rebuilt. Deal with that later. Guess you need to go here. Let's actually do maybe like right here. And then I can do a transformer if I don't. I already have one. Good. Right here. And then I can do a power connection into that. That would be fine. It's kind of blocking the stats here a little bit. Maybe I do this a little bit differently then. You connect. Let's go there instead, and then to there. So the transformer is showing us that we're not consuming any power here right now. But we need to configure this anyway for making machinery parts. And it'll take in 3 crafts worth of plates at a time and stockpile as many of those as it can. And then we can put those on its own bus. That's going to have to go, let's see, here. Let's go out 2, although maybe not. Need to think about this because I'm going to want the machinery parts probably to go both directions on the bus. And so we might have to do is take this belt out like this, put a splitter, at least I have one, distributor, here. Will this go over top of that? No, it will not. Okay. Well, it's interesting to go over top half of it, but not the other half. So that means that this actually needs to be back here, because remember, we have this belt to deal with too. Let's see, no, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's do right here. Actually, you know what? Let's put it right on the platform. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to end up with 2 belts coming out from here. One to go to here, make the turn, and then go up. Right-click up. And that's where it'll merge in here. Like this. Actually, it doesn't need to merge. Does not need to merge. That may make my life easier. Does that make my life any easier? It does not, unless I put an extra space between these belts, which I suppose I could do. No, it still needs to be more than that. Dang it. No. Hold on. Let's experiment. If I put this belt here, I have 2 spaces instead of 1. Well, that was nice. And I instead put the, where are you going? Wow. Underground belt. If I put this here... Oh, this will work better. This will be much better. Delete, delete, delete. Delete that one too. This goes... Actually, it's got to go one more. You can snap onto that, like this. And then these belts can just go here. Why is it letting me put stuff... Oh, I know why. I accidentally hit X. X is free build mode, and that lets you puts crap wherever you want, whether you think you want it there or not. So be careful about that. You can see it down here. Oops. Down here. On the... where X build mode is snap right now. If I hit X, it'll turn into free. Yeah. There's only certain cases where you might want it to be free build. So that will work also here. So I can take this one out. I'm getting some of these mechanical parts in my inventory now. And that'll go in there. And that'll work. This just means that this is too... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a dang minute. I didn't need to do that second space at all. I can put a belt... So there's only one spot you can't put a belt above these? That might be a bug. No, it's going to let me do that. Okay, Wally is weirded out now. Take this up. Back that up. Can I put this here? I can. Okay. Oh, we have lights. Good, because it's getting dark out again. Let's go get the... Let's stop fiddling with this. Let's actually, let's just build a light. That would be the easy thing to do. 1 light pole, please. And let's build one right here. Can we build one right here? What do you look like? I can't see what it looks like. I'd want to turn it around, I think. Let's try this, but it's pretty bright. I don't know what it's going to look like on YouTube, but one way to find out... That's pretty bright. And it kind of is directional a little bit, it looks like. Not much, but a little bit. So I'll take a look at what that looks like when we are on YouTube tomorrow. You go up that way, you go up this way. All this gets deleted. More parts for me. Yay. Oops, I deleted too much. You go there. And then this can come back, because we're going to connect this up to that, to the science build, which we probably will rebuild there. And then this one can continue along. That works. That's what I wanted originally, so that works for me. Let's extend this belt down, and let's extend this belt down. Now, of course, this means I'll have to build plenty of lights, because otherwise we won't be able to see anything. That's fine. I do need more plates, though. We're going to come over here in the dark to the dark place. You need more xenoferrite plates. Good. Maybe we'll make some lights over here then. Pull those out. Just pull the ones out of those. Give me a bunch of lights. Whole bunch of lights. Let's see. This can go... actually, that's not bad. Like that. Maybe we can do one at the other end. Made myself a little bit crowded here, maybe. Maybe that's fine. That's pretty bright. I don't know if that's bright enough, but that's pretty bright. Structures blocked by power... Oh, you can't put these in the way of a power line either. Okay. I'm assuming these have to be built on the foundations as well, and I can't build them on these. Alright. Well then, let's do another one here. And let's call that good enough for now. But I'm going to be interested to see what this looks like on YouTube. I think what I will do, though, just in case, is I will advance to the daytime again. Just in case, because I don't know what it's going to look like as we're watching it on YouTube. And the lights stay on, which is interesting. Is this a panel? Ooh, a toggle. Okay. It'd be nice if they were also, you know, solar sensitive, so that they would turn on and off during the day and night as expected, I guess. So the next thing we want to set up here on the bus is electronic components. And remember, they require wire coil, but we're not going to set wire coil up on the bus because one Technum becomes 2 wire coil, so we don't want to double anything if we don't have to. But the electronic components take 2 Technum to make 2 Technum total to make 1 electronic component. 1 for the 2 wire coils and then 1 directly. So that's a compressive recipe, so we want those. The electronic components need to have 2 assemblers, so let's make 2 of those. And they need to have... well, actually, what's the speed here? We should look at that too. This is the character craft time of 1/2 a second and 1 second. This is 1/2 a second for the character. Here, it's... Did it say somewhere what the speed is for this? Oh, well, 40 per minute. So that's 1.5 seconds? Yeah, that's 1.5 seconds. So we're going to need, well, either way, one of these will feed 2 of these. So while we don't want it just yet, we're going to want to eventually set up 1 wire coil to, assuming that the recipe is at the same scale, which I actually don't know. We're going to want 1 wire coil to feed 2 of the others. So what I'm going to do is just take up enough of this and put down enough foundation to put in 1 assembler, so we can double check those recipes. I'm doing it on the same level here so that it uses the same power, so I don't have to connect power up specifically for it. And then I'm just going to put this down temporarily so we can look at the screen. Configure. 1.5 seconds and 3 seconds. Okay, so I was correct. This is going to make 20 per minute, and the other one's going to make 80 per minute. Yes, 80 per minute, but you need, it only makes 40, enough for 2 assemblers because it uses 2 wire per craft. So yes, we need, because we need to have, this makes 80, and this is going to consume 40. So I was correct on the numbers. That's good. Yay, I did maths. Let's see. So we have, let's leave some extra space, actually. And we're going to want to have the same width again. Actually, we need to dig out deeper because we're going to have 2 machines here for right now. And then eventually it'll be 3. Or at least a set of 3. Multiple of 3. I think I'll leave 2 spaces in between, so that's far enough. I'm going to need a lot more foundation, which means I need way more xenoferrite. Let's go fetch some more. I'm going to put these in a box, I just haven't done it yet. I guess I should. Actually, I have an idea of how I should. Okay, so you have the stuff. You have the stuff. So I should make... Oh, Technum rods. Actually is what we needed, not xenoferrite. We have plenty of xenoferrite. Are you still doing okay on power? Power. Getting close. I have to run the power line over here. I have a whole lot in storage there. Can I go fish them off of a belt? We're not doing any research right now. I forgot to set another one up. Let's go set another one up while after we do this. Nom nom nom. Another research. Let's see. Don't need speed 2 belts yet. We don't need that container yet. Second lane loader might be interesting. Railings, research lab 2, stairs might be interesting as well. Let's do the second lane loader first, 30 more science packs. We're halfway there. Like how it just, you know, queues them up and we're good to go. Just you. Let's do this. When I was putting down the sand... Okay, good, that does work. It tells you that it's got a conflict, but it's going to work around it, so that's useful. It's quite useful. Let's do, let's see, loader. So assembler goes starting right here. And then you are lined up over here. Let's put that one in front. And then we'll configure this as electronic components. And then we need to come back here, and we need to have at least 4 spaces, so I need a lot more drilling. A lot more drilling. I have so much sand. I have to load it, stick it into a box just to stash it. But, on the other hand, we're coming to the edge of this, so we're just going to keep going straight across from here. So it might not be so bad. That's kind of what I was thinking originally, but... 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And I want it oriented this way, I think. So this is going to take in the Technum and make wire. We need a bunch of loaders, maybe like 5, that'll be good for now. The Technum's going to come in right here. And right here. Let's put down a belt. Build belts. We're still making loaders. Here we go. And then... we need to split this, so I actually need to back this up a little bit. Let's do a ramp, though. And, oh, down, please. Back up. Oh, crud. I need to do this. I should have done one more space between the bus and the... It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This one. And then we need to do a belt right here. And then we can do another distributor. Nope, that's not right direction. You go this way. And then that'll give us the ability to make those. You're taking in the Technum rods, and you're taking in the Technum rods, hopefully. Yes, you are. So we're going to do this one like this. And then we need to have belts here. And then we need to toggle this one to be an output. And then we'll also put an output in right here. All right. So that should mean that you're getting more than enough wire, and you're making electronic components. We just need to toggle this to be an output. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, one more bit here to do. We need to put down another distributor. And another ramp. This distributor is going to go... Doesn't really matter. But... we go... here, I believe. Just to be safe, let's do this correctly this time. There. And then this belt's going to go under... there. And then you will go... let's come down here and do it. There. And we need a ramp. Oops. Up. There. That's too far. There and there. Belt go there, belt go there, belt go there, belt go here. And we now have a 4-item bus. Yay! And we're out of techno rods because I think we're out of fuel. Do I have fuel? I do not. Which means we just need to run power over there. Let's connect. Can I go over top of this? Don't see why not. Come over here. It's too far. No, we can't path through there. Okay, well that's something else to keep in mind then. You come... here. Oopsie. That's not what I wanted. The power cables will daisy chain themselves automatically. Maybe I should have come over by one more. That's fine. We'll stop here. And then we'll skip over the patch. And we'll go in right here. And then we need another transformer. We have one. Look at that. Prepared even. You can go there. And then we can cable this in. Like that. And we have power. Hopefully. We take you out. Yep, we have power now. Good stats. Oh, good. It shows like the whole grid. That's really cool. Okay, so this grid is powered now. We're smelting again. This grid has a little bit more fuel left in it, so that's fine. I think we can take this one out as well. Don't really need it. We're going to need to connect up some power to this grid as well for the for the research loader. But for now, I think we can just throw that little bit of biofuel in there. And what I will do off camera is I will build this out 2 more blocks back. I'll back the research lab up by 2 spaces, and then that way I can connect a transformer up to the front there and have it on this grid. So this is where we're going to leave this for today. I think we did a decent amount of accomplishment given the fact that we derped about a little bit as per usual. But we now have 4 items on our bus, and that means that we can move on to setting up other things, and we can rebuild this science in the next one so that we can produce a little bit more science per minute. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.